Hello everybody, happy Sunday. Today I want to talk about a topic that I usually don't really speak out in videos, and it's not more like a financial video, but maybe like a life story. So right now is story time about a certain event that has happened to me. When I was a teenager, my mom decided to go to a witch doctor, and pretty much she thought that I was being a rebel because she believed, right? You know, believing in something is very powerful, especially when you believe it hardly. It could be very dangerous, right? So she believed that somebody put witchcraft on me, so that's why she went to this witch doctor. So this person, her name was Carmen, right? So Carmen told her, you know, some bunch of lies saying, oh, somebody, your family member did this, your family member did that. So, you know, she did all these spell works and all that stuff, which of course she opened how would I say, an evil portal, right? So years has passed, and you know, I turned 18. I decided to leave because it was just a very negative environment, especially for somebody who believed in something like this. A lot of people would say that people that go to church is almost like the same thing, the same concept, like an occult kind of way. But I would say that in this case, I would say that a little bit of Christianity did help. If you look in some of the books, it says do not believe in statues or anything like that. I called up my friend who is pretty much paralyzed, and he was like, oh, I know this priest, and you know, I went in there and I told him about the situation, about how my mom went to this witch doctor and pretty much was getting possessed by bad spirits. And one of the priests was like, are you sure that she's not schizophrenia? Because you're describing certain things that, you know, has signs of schizophrenia. And I was like, yeah, but can I talk to another priest? So I did. I talked to Mr. Bono, and he helped me out. He pretty much went to my mom's house, and they were talking in tongues, right? And then all of a sudden, from the back of my corner, I swear, I saw like a ghost, right? Like it was just like a man, like it just was walking in my mom's room, like, you know, just like, you know, he was just walking. And then, Mr. Mbana was like, oh, are you okay? What did you see? Did you see something? Because I felt like you saw something. I was like, yes, I saw a man walking and going out the wall of the house, like basically going outside. So I'm assuming that it did work. After that, we got all the statues. We got the statues out of there that my mom bought. Some of these statues, people in the Catholic Church, right, will pray to them and all that stuff. And in reality, I'm not bashing people that are Catholics, but in reality, you shouldn't be praising statues. You shouldn't be praising things that are not God. Like, I mean, it's hard to describe what God is. A lot of people say it's the universe. Sometimes they say you know, maybe it's you're the God, and you know, you're the one that prays for it, and you're the one that manifests it. There's a lot of things that people would say what's God, and basically what I'm starting to believe is it's pretty much something that you can't explain. It's not a statue, it's not a person that you know, request favors and all that stuff and put fruits, like, you know, I've seen people put fruits on certain statues. I wouldn't say that statue that's in that spirit is a bad spirit, but there is bad and good spirits, right? So like, to avoid that whole situation with the whole bad spirits, it's probably better not to even get involved in any santeria, voodoo, all that stuff. It's probably like best to like avoid it. Sometimes when you're exposed to it in an early age, it's kind of hard for you to move away from it, because you're so exposed to it, and you know what it is and all that stuff, and it's hard. And believe me, it's the craziest thing I have ever experienced. But it's hard to move away, and especially we're living in a world that is between different religions, and people are confused, undecided. So what I believe in now is that I believe there is a God. I believe that Jesus was a human being walking on earth. Do I believe that he's coming back? No, but I believe that God has saved me in a way that I could find the answers to helping my mom. Also, like, a lot of people, like atheists, they don't believe in anything, and I can see why they don't believe in anything, because some of the stuff, the conflict in this world has been war over religion, and sometimes religion has done more damage than good, and I get it. Also, another thing, what I'm seeing is a lot of spell work that's going around us lately. I think a lot of people don't understand that the news, they sent propaganda to convince people to do certain things, and people don't understand that's very cynical. We're living in a world that we're battling good and evil, and I think people are not realizing that if we're submitting to the evil, bad stuff will happen, like natural disasters and stuff like that. And I think people are not recognizing that. They're less believing in their church or whatever, which it makes sense. You don't really need to be in a church to you pray or ask for forgiveness or whatever to God or whatever. You don't need that. That's just a concept that somebody made. But some people go there because they believe it helps them, and if they feel like it helps them, then yeah, go ahead and go to church, and if you feel like it helps you spiritually, yeah, it's fine. But we're living in times that we might not seen before. It's pretty much good versus evil, and pretty much we'll see who wins, but at the end of the day, I think it's always going to be a balance. Good cannot exist with evil, and evil cannot exist with good. So I mean, of course we'll probably see bad things happen here and there, but if we believe more in the good than the bad, then hopefully we can get out of this and wake up to the reality that we're living in, and say, hey, we need to put a stop to this, and start asking for not forgiveness, but say, hey, look, we need to wake up, we need to move, we need to get humanity to the right direction. And I think this is the time to say we need to move past that. That's my belief. And anyways, happy Sunday. Have a great day.